Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor and we're going to take a look at a couple of charts here and I'm going to give my analysis and my thought process, and you're going to walk away from this video with some newfound knowledge on technical analysis as well as hopefully some profitable trade ideas based off of this free analysis video we're going to give you right now. If you like these free videos we give to you on a daily basis, it's nothing in comparison to the membership you get when you sign up and join the premium membership. As soon as you sign up and join the premium membership, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members get on a daily basis. It's a great opportunity for you, and we'd love to help you start making winning trades in the market. Alright, so let's take a look at these charts here. What we're going to be looking at is a lot of tech names, and I'm going to go over a lot of similarities here that I'm seeing between these charts that I think can definitely lead to some breakouts. So we first have Alibaba, and I'm going to be covering 15-minute charts. Okay, if you want my thoughts on the daily charts of these names, I covered them yesterday on my blog. So just look for the video I did yesterday if you want to see kind of the daily chart picture that I have going for these charts. So we're going to be focusing on the intraday charts here. This is Alibaba. This is the 15-minute chart. And what I want you to focus on is right here, we've got a couple of things going on. For one, you can see right here, if I zoom in to see about November 29th through today's action. This is the end of today's action right here. And as you can see, with that action, we're above the volume point of control. You can see this, the volume point of control. That's where the most volume has been traded within this about 8-day period. Okay, in that 8-day period, this is where the most volume has been traded. And what does that mean? Well, that means that since we're above that level, that is bullish. Okay, that's a level of support. All right, we've got a level of support right down there at about 170 from that volume point of control. The other thing too that I want to mention is that we've got an inverse head and shoulders. So I'll point that out right here. Here's the left shoulder, here's the right shoulder, here's the head right here, and then here's the neckline right here. And as you can see, we just closed over it barely at the close today. So I think that BABA is looking like it can get a nice move to the upside. I do think that 180 is going to be a huge level of resistance. You know, I pointed this out on the daily chart video, so if you want my thoughts on that, I think it's probably going to get rejected around 180, but doesn't mean you can't play it to the upside up to that point here for, based off of this intraday pattern. The other thing too is if you draw a trend line starting over here, you can see that it's very coiled as well, breaking over that trend line as well. So you can see here it's really respecting this angle, getting rejected at it many times, and we also broke over that trend line as well. So a lot of things lining up here that are leading me to believe that Alibaba is going to be headed in the upward direction here probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next day. The next one we're going to take a look at is Baidu. This is another 15-minute chart. And if you just look here, look how coiled Baidu is. We've got a trend line that has been keeping Baidu down since the 22nd of November. Look at how many times it has retested this trend line. Look at that. Dead on, hits, and then we closed just... Actually, we didn't close over it. This is after hours right now. So we didn't close over it just yet. But if we break over it tomorrow, you better believe this is going to lead to a big breakout. So I think that Baidu can head higher. But if you look here, we've got another thing that's above us at about 230, let's call it 237 to 239. Okay, and that's the volume point of control here. So if you back the chart up, going back a month here, a month's action, a month's worth of action, and this is the volume point of control right here. I'll draw that. So we're still below that level. So if we do head higher, This is going to be a pretty big level of resistance that I think initially is going to get rejected at. But we've got about $7 or $6 until we get there, until that first level of resistance. So I think that, you know, for you short-term options traders or short-term you know, stock traders that trade Baidu, I think that this is a good opportunity here in the short term for a move to the upside. The next one we're going to take a look at, looking at my notes here, is Twitter. And Twitter here, you can see here, this is a 15-minute chart. Here's the volume point of control right here. All right, and you can see that we broke over that today. So today we broke over that. This is today's action right here. We broke over that. Another thing too is it's not quite a head and inverse. Well, actually, yeah, it is an inverse head and shoulders here. It's just a what's considered. And again, you guys, I'm not huge on patterns. Okay, I know the patterns, and I do trade off of them, but I'm not very technical on the patterns. So if you know, I say that this is a complex inverse head and shoulders, don't go looking up and trying to quote, trying to correct me and say that, oh, this isn't exactly an inverse head and shoulders. I really don't care. It's about the build and the feel of it, okay? So what we have here is what looks to be like a complex inverse head and shoulders, and what I mean by complex is normally there's, you know, one head and two shoulders. This one has, you know, kind of maybe two left shoulders and two right shoulders, and then here's kind of that neckline right here. We broke over that neckline. We broke over the volume point of control. In the short term, I think that Twitter is going to head to this resistance level. You can see that clearly it's a level of previous support. You can see that getting direct hits, and then you can see when we broke that right here, it was significant and it made a big move down. So that's a significant level, and now that we're below that level, it's going to be a level of resistance. It's also, you can see that, you know, we break over this volume point of control, and then the volume nulls kind of drop off, and there's this gap here, well, not a technical gap, but a space here of a volume null that price will likely trade through pretty easily, because, you know, we pretty much headed straight down right here. And when you have straight down trading, it doesn't really create any resistance on the way, okay? Sideways trading, that's what creates resistance or support, whatever you want to call it. And that's why it's a pretty big level. So Twitter looks like a nice little pattern here. I think it's going to break higher eventually. You know, we could get another test, you know, maybe a few cents lower before eventually breaking over. But this is a really nice intraday setup. The next one we're going to take a look at is Nvda, and this one is just dirty right here, just super coiled. And here's a 15-minute chart. Here's a downtrend line that's been valid since what, the 27th of November. You can see how many times it's gotten rejected right against that trend line. We hit it right on right here, and look at where we are right now, trading right at this trend line. Okay. This is after hours trading right here, so we're not technically over the trend line. This is the close. Well, actually, this is the close of today. And super coiled. See how it's just traded sideways right here for about 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row, super sideways. I mean, we barely nudged anywhere. It's building up energy for that next move. Is it going to be higher? Is it going to be lower? Well, we don't know, but my bet is on that it's going to be higher, because you can clearly see here's a low and then here's a higher low right here. So we're making higher lows heading into this level. We're also closing right above the 50 period simple moving average on the 15-minute chart. We also have MACD heading higher. RSI is also heading higher right here. So really coiled move. I think that it could get explosive if the market kind of behaves with us tomorrow, and also if we get a break. So any break to me over today's highs. So technically today's high was 190.15. So any break over 190.15 to me is going to signal a big breakout. So pay attention to these intraday levels here for these charts, and you can definitely make some good solid trades. So thank you for stopping by and watching this video, everyone. I really hope that you learned a lot from watching this video. If you'd like to learn more and get even better as a trader, then sign up and join the premium membership community at thetradinganalyst.com. As soon as you sign up and join, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members are getting on a daily basis. It's a great opportunity for you, and we'd love to help you start making winning trades in the market.